607 Unc talking about Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. I ain't even see this yet. This dude be funny as hell. Cam Capone News, Brick 607 Unc, man. This is what
Unc, not the punk. What's up?
He start off funny. He funny as hell to me.
Cam Capone News. I swear to God, this Cam Capone News, right?
Yeah. This is Cam Capone News.
Yeah, we got to give him some news then on GD, on BD, on Larry David. Stop playing with me. 607.
He's like Charleston White from another universe. You know, like Marvel Universe? This is a different Charleston White.
That's what it is. How's everything been? What's new over there?
Everything good. Only thing new, I got a lot of backlash for what I said about Dr. Martin Luther King, and all the kings are mad at me, right? But other than that, everything good. They just found out that he was a fiend for coochie. I mean, everybody had a dream, but they didn't know it was a nightmare. It turned into a nightmare, Capone, for the kings. Yeah.
That right there is kind of a touchy subject.
I don't give a about touchy. I don't care about touching. Dr. King was around touching shit, right? So when you touch shit, you die. So that's what it is. He touched too much stuff, Capone.
Martin Luther King did allegedly have some relations with white women. The way he's saying it is crazy, just like Charleston White. But there'll be a little hint of truth to it. That ain't why he got fucking murdered. R.I.P. to Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Let's touch on some other shit right now. Let's touch on some other subjects. Because right now, you ain't touching on shit. Well, come on, gang. You all right? What you doing?
He closest out. I was wondering, too. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, put the mic on.
What's up, Cam Capone?
What up, dog?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot going on in Cali right now. As you probably know, Big U, Loose Cannon, and Brick Baby have all been indicted. And Loose Cannon and Big U are facing a RICO.
Oh, yeah. Loose booty cannon. Yeah. But I got something to tell you about the Brick Baby, right? Everybody like Brick Baby charge.
Come on. If you ain't laughing at this, you uptight. Loose booty cannon.
With what you say that charge was? Say it again.
Well, they're charged with the RICO.
Yeah, Brick Baby not charged with that. Brick Baby was getting extorted. That a lot of people don't know. See, he was getting extorted by Big U and by the rest of the 6-0s. They was extorting him over there and taking all his money. He was making that no jumper, right? So he was kind of like the Fed's lead, right? So they came to Brick Baby. They said, yo, Brick Baby, we need you to snitch. But, you know, Brick Baby ain't snitched too quick. So they came and got him. Look up the case, you think I'm lying. Brick Baby is not in jail for a RICO. Brick Baby is in protective custody right now. That's why
he's not in there for a RICO. Brick Baby has like a separate case, but he's like tied in because they say some of the robberies Brick and them was doing, they was breaking Big U off. They was checking in. So I don't know if it's extortion, but he definitely was checking in with Big U.
But that a lot of people don't know. He in protective custody, gang. He they star witness. Look it up.
I don't think he's in PC.
Look it up. He they star witness, gang. He in PC and Loose Cannon in PC. They in the same cell. The only time you do that is when you on the same case and you snitching. Right? You don't know. Loose Cannon wasn't even a real Crip. He a flip. He flipped to become Crip. That's why I got my mama. So he not real, gang. They are number one on the indictment, and it's kind of like a Paducah. Yeah, up the dookie shoot. Paducah. Paducah, nigga.
What do you think about them putting them in the same cell? You know, it's kind of crazy because they had beef for all those years, and then they go and put them in the same cell.
Yeah, that wasn't real beef. That was the fake beef. I told you, no jumper is the feds, right? They put them in the same cell so they can work together still, right? I don't think you know how this go, right? This how it go. Once you're a foreman, you always a foreman, right? They in the same cell because they got to still pass information, right? They are not Crips, right? They are, what's that word when you like opposed to be something that you're not? You know, that when you like, you're not that. Yeah, he opposed. They opposers. Yeah, they opposing like they Crips. I told you they the flips. They the flips. You gotta say it right, Capone.
I don't think
he meant like a mole.
Either one of them is cooperating.
I swear to God, they cooperate against Big U. Big U was pressing him. He was him in the booty. Listen, Big U over there taking shit, right? Everybody scared of Big U. Big U do everything. That's what I'm about. Debo. That's Big U. Yeah.
Debo from Friday was inspired by Big U.
Yeah, he taking booty, gang. Why you want to talk about this all the time? Why you want to talk about that? The West Coast going through a lot of shit. I told you, it's up to Paducah.
What do you think about them bringing up the whole checking in and artists getting robbed after checking in?
Listen, and I was just talking to DW Thing about that, right? Here's no thing with the check-in policy in California. If you do it, you dead. If you don't, you dead. So instead, just don't check in. You can't check in to California. Because when you check in, they're going to follow your car everywhere you go, right? So, and if you're blood, you check in, they're going to put the Crips on you so they can help you get your shit back.
They say they had...
That's true, black on black crime. What they say, I don't know if it was like Schoolboy's Q. One of them said, yo, you go and check in to the same dudes that's going to rob your ass. They're going to extort you. Now you got to check in with them. It's like the mob. Either you pay them for protection or they going to be the ones that come and destroy your shit. It's a lose-lose. You almost got it. The feds is the only way out that's some 1920 shit Big E was trying to do. Extort local businesses and shit. It's 2025. You can't be doing that. Motherfuckers ain't taking that. You extorting me for money? Nah. Business ain't that good.
Have at least 50 people who have cooperated on this case.
50? No, gang. Everybody gonna cooperate. You tripping, gang. I don't think you understand. In the feds, it's kind of like a rule, right? You have to snitch or become they bitch. This is what I mean. Even if, say, Brick Baby go to jail for that gun that he got caught with, and also for extorting and lying like he did that shit for dirt, he gonna get out. He gonna get out because the feds got something called the proffer, and the 5K1, and the downward departure, and the Rule 35. Yeah, they qualify for all that. And that's why everybody snitch. Because you gotta come on, gang. If they gonna give you time off, you got to tell.
That proffer agreement, same thing they say Keefe D took. Basically, you snitching, but you ain't take the stand. That's what people like, yo, I ain't take the stand. Because if you take that stand, then everybody know you snitching. You up there like send me the bull. But if you take the proffer, it's like snitching in the back room. They're like, okay, cool, we're going to take the information and be able to put it out. But ain't nobody going to know you gave it to us.
I mean, we in the streets to be disrespectful and be killers. How can you expect a motherfucker that'll take from you to not tell on you?
Come on, yo, Unc is speaking facts. Charleston White be speaking facts. I love these niggas. They want to sit there and pretend to be gangbangers, get beat up and jump by a dude for 2 minutes at 14 and think that he about to go and ride for him. They're killers. They're They're criminals. They didn't take an oath and be good. They didn't join the fucking Freemason Society, the Marine Corps, the Army. Like, those are people that maybe, like, they got a brotherhood. They've been through something traumatic. These niggas putting themselves through it. Or you did something wrong. Or you got to get DP. Come to the hood. We're going to beat your ass because you said something wrong. When do you... What? Come on. What are they thinking that's breeding is loyalty? Just off the fact that we both rep the same gang, that we were born in the same neighborhood. Half of the time, they ain't even born in the neighborhood. They coming from somewhere else and joining the gang at 19, 20. You ain't no loyalty in that. The original gangs grew up together, right? They started as street crew. They was 10, 11, 12, going to the same middle school, elementary school, high school. And then they joined the gang and they street gang. They was tight like this. These motherfuckers coming together at 18 years old saying, yeah, jump me in. I want to be on the set. Because they knew each other for 5 minutes. You think that's going to get loyalty? They ain't going to tell on you when they facing 100 years?
He'll kill you. He'll tell on you, too. Come on, Capone. You know this. You know this.
Facts, Unc.
You know this. They snitches. Everybody gonna snitch.
Man, that's a crazy amount of snitching, though, man. That's a lot. 50?
But look at the thing. 50 not really a lot. Because it probably was 51 members. It ain't enough. It should have been 51 snitches. Everybody must snitch. Because why you gonna go to jail if you don't got to? Right? The streets is not about being loyal, gang. It's about being the most disloyal you can be. So if it's 51 members, only 50 snitches, that one nigga that didn't snitch, he the stupid one. The 50, they good. They just like the rest of the YNs. That's the thing. If you're a YN, you gotta get your snitching in.
Yo, that's facts. Like, these motherfuckers ain't talking about loyalty. These are, not only are they gang members, but they're fucking crackheads. They're dope heads, pill poppers. When you know an addict to be a loyal, they get them in that cell. They ain't got they lean, they heroin. They gonna be sweating, itching. I want to get out of here. Come on, man. How can I? They sweating. They want to get out. You think they're gonna be loyal to you? Nah, that's for the street persona. That's for the street persona. Like I told you, even Cameron and Paid in Full. He said, "Yeah, I'll tell." Nobody from Harlem, I gotta go back there, but I'll tell on some other niggas. They might tell on some other gangs. Maybe they won't tell on theirs. Yo, I know. I'm a Crip. I know some Bloods that got some bodies. You want them? I know exactly where they hit them at. Who did it? I can tell on you. I don't get what part of these motherfuckers think they're gonna be loyal. They're not loyal in the street. What Brick Baby say? They say you ain't a 60 till you kill a 60. Why you won't snitch on a 60? You crazy as hell. Let me know what y'all think. Keep spitting that real shit. I don't know. Between him and Orlando Brown, I think he might put on the best performance because he act crazy, but he's saying common sense shit. Orlando Brown just being Orlando Brown. I don't know. Charleston White and Unc they telling the truth in a funny way, but they telling the truth. This shit gotta go. We gotta get more J. Cole's, Kendrick Lamar's, and the rap, not the NBA young boy, Lil Durk and shit, sitting here killing motherfuckers, and rapping about it and getting paid millions of dollars. How can you even tell the kids, oh, this ain't the way to go? They're like, look at NBA young boy. His motherfucker been arrested 18 times for prescription fraud or whatever. They crackheads. He can't stay off pills. That's why he been arrested multiple times. Come on. Let me know what y'all think, though, Cave Dwellers. Please like, share, subscribe, all that. We going up, trying to spread our influence. We just talk real shit, whether it's about America, business, podcasts, entertainment industry, you name it. This is common sense. No more acting like this. Allegedly, Brick Baby had a gun. No, that motherfucker had a gun. We adults. We're not playing no childish games. Let's get rid of that. Let's get black men back to being businessmen. I'm a businessman, not a business man. Fuck we talking about. Let's make education back on top. Let's put it back. Let's fix the black community. Fuck everybody else committing crimes. Black on black crime is a thing. Oh, the police shooting us. No, they not. If our only problem was the police shooting us, we would be good. Remember in the fucking 50s and 60s and when the police and water hose was being put on us by the police, there wasn't a lot of black on black crime. And then we had, the police the enemy. They sicking dogs and water hydrants and shit on Martin Luther King and them. We had a focus. Now it's ourself. It's internal. Come on, let's fix it. Come on, do better.